Welcome back, everyone. This is Mr. Brain, your friendly neighborhood gaming dad, here with another video. And I know it has been a while since I've made one of these, so let's get back into the swing of things by going over information, something I do best. So, without further ado, let's get into it. As you all know, version 1.30 dropped a few days ago, and in case you all haven't seen this update before, let's just go over it together. One, there is a new vehicle system. There is a whole nother building for it, custom hub. You should already have that built from at this time, so hopefully you have taken a look at that for yourself. I will make an entirely separate video on the custom hub itself, as well as firepower and protection once I can get a better idea of how that looks and how it plays out in combat. Because there are some interesting points about it that I want to double check before I give incorrect or incomplete information. Four, all of the points 1, 2, and 3 discuss those points. 4, customized vehicle display and commander UI. You can basically customize how your vehicle looks on the field and in your commander view, and you can choose the vehicles to display with your squads. Currently, there's only 3, but that does leave a lot of room for improvement. Now, update number 2, new legendary gathering hero, Sarah Vandermeer. There's an entire event focused around her that's not top commander, so that most people can at the very least unlock her before the time runs out. I would suggest at the very least unlocking her, but she is a gathering specific hero. If you're not a spender, I would not be wasting any uh, legendary relics on this because she is gathering specific. Um, However, if there is some feedback on this video, I can make a video discussing all of her points the way I normally do. But if I don't get any feedback on that, I'll leave that one alone. 3. Archipelago raid and island raid optimization. 1. Optimized matchmaking mechanism, adjusted rating of top commanders in alliances. 2. Players can earn points when the squad is heavily wounded. I hope that was going to be the case because if you're going to be heavily wounded, you should still get points for having fought, you know? And we know that if you're fighting against a stronger enemy, you should still get some points for the fight, right? 3. In Archipelago Raid and Island Raid, each battlefield unit, including headquarters, checkpoints, settlements, watchtowers, and rally squads, can only receive damage from a maximum of 3 rallies. This was 5. This was kind of a big deal. Now, you can send additional rally squads. This last sentence states that you can send additional rally squads, but they will not deal any damage. One thing I would like to test is if they are still capable of gaining rage and sending buffs and other things like that. But if it treats it like regular combat, then we will have to either have them on standby. Basically, the 4th march can continue hitting until one of the other 3 marches cancels, or it'll just kind of sit there the way that the 11th and 12th march sits around a group target. 4. New player benefits optimizations. Point bonus. New commanders earn additional points when participating in Archipelago Raid, Island Raid, and Alliance League. So, if you're a new region that's starting out Archipelago Raid for the first time, or you're a new player that's hopped into an older region in order to play, you're going to get additional points for participating. This will help you get some of those rewards that are kind of hard to get for new players. So hopefully this will help balance that out and make it more fun for you to actually participate in Archipelago Raid. Bonus rally participation rewards. When new commanders participate in Alliance rallies, all rally participants will receive additional rewards. So now the Alliance benefits from having their newer players participate. I'm curious to see what the point values are going to be on that, but already kind of like having this Alliance having points for participation and having it incentivizes newer players to play. Number 3, the Novice Cache. When new commanders in the Alliance achieve specific goals, Alliance members will receive Novice Caches in the Alliance channel. So if you have a new player and he's pushing to actually play, then everybody wins. So this not only incentivizes the player, but incentivizes the Alliance to incentivize the player. So all in all, I'm happy with this. Hero balancing. 1. Adjusted Julia's rage skill, stunning magic. Enemy squads inflicted with silence will not be inflicted with silence again. That just means you're not going to be able to stack it. I am curious if there's a dead zone after the first skill wears off, but I'll have to test that myself. Basically, it's going to make Julia harder to stun lock enemies. And it does mean that stacking Julias might not be in your best interest anymore. Again, this is something that needs to be tested. If 2 Julias are attacking and their silent skills line up, there's still the possibility of stun locking if one occurs right at the end of the other, but we will have to see moving forward. 2. Continuous damage skill optimization. Continuous damage dealt by the same hero will be calculated independently and will no longer affect each other. This, when I first read it, I was completely confused because there's not a lot of heroes with continuous damage. The ones that come to mind are Elena, Riven, Hank, those kind of heroes, but they don't have enough time to set their skills multiple times. Even Hank at 5 seconds, you're not getting his skills to overlap with itself. And then I realized it's not overlapping with itself. It's overlapping with other heroes that are stacking the same attack. Basically, this is saying that when 2 Elenas were attacking the same target, it wasn't giving you 2 instances of damage. It was just giving you 1. This bug appears to fix that problem so that you can now stack those continuous damage effects from different players using the same hero on top of each other. I do feel that this will start to show a little bit more power behind Elena teams and groups of people using Elena. Riven is starting to see more and more use, but we will see how this plays out. Number 6, new troop skin, Rider Squad Whaler, other bug fixes and optimization. For those of you who don't know, this is your custom hub. You start off with just the vehicle option, and once you upgrade the customization level, you will unlock Workshop. Like I said, I'll discuss that in its own video. And as for the skins, the troop skin, Rider, Whaler is a 1 HP buff and a 2% defense buff. So, yes, it's going to be a nice buff for you if you don't already have it. However, this isn't an offense-related buff, so personally, you can lay off this one. But that's the update for this time around. I hope this was informative for you. I'm glad to be back. Hopefully, I can start making videos for you all again. Been having a lot of medical issues and a lot of work to deal with, so hopefully I can start making regular videos again. If there's anything you'd like to see about the new systems first, I can prioritize that over others, but I am trying to get involved in this Archipelago raid this time around to ease myself back in. But with that, this is Mr. Brain, your friendly neighborhood gaming dad, signing off.